The following contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the HWF European Championship. You heard right from the ring announcer. HWF also having its first ever premiere as well, right here and now. I forgot to mention that right before we came on the air. And right now, though, the HWF takes it to another level with this first ever premiere. And I gotta say, though, we've never seen anything like it because the NWO, it looks like, is accompanying Eric Bischoff to ringside. And this is gonna be a war zone with the HWF European Championship on the line, the NWO former World Tag Team Champions. And right now, though, this is going to be a war zone in this very building in the Windy City of Chicago. These fans' anticipation here in Chicago cannot believe it on what they are seeing. They couldn't believe that tables match we had earlier tonight. It was becoming more difficult enough that Cole's mom realizing it was taking too long. So therefore, she gave the order, along with business partner Jenny Wakeman and Commissioner Walter White, that the match had to be restarted under normal tag team rules, and there were going to be no disqualifications, no countouts, and pinfall submissions counted anywhere in the building. No doubt about it. Because it looked like Nightwing and Robin had the upper hand when they won the tag team championships. Well, it looks like the Bat family has almost all the straps here in the HWF. Well, they got almost all the singles titles. Well, Batman is the world champion, and more importantly, Nightwing and Robin are the tag team champions, while Batgirl is already a Grand Slam winner, holding both the HWF Women's Championship and the HWF Women's Hardcore title. I know that it's an opportunity. Anybody from the back coming up next after this matchup is all said and done. And no doubt about it in my mind, this is going to be a war zone that we are witnessing here tonight. Well, Eric Bischoff hailing all the way from Detroit, Michigan. And, it looks like the Mad Scientist is not coming out alone, it looks like. He's being accompanied ring by his wife, Aelita. And right now, though, don't forget the New Legacy have been through a lot here in the HWF already, knowing Aelita has fought her heart off any way she can, along with Dawn, to be where they're at today as the HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions. No doubt about it, Aelita already holding her first ever tag titles once again in the HWF. She's been in TNW's record books, managing Yumi over the years. But something tells me right down the road, after being ACW's Women's Tag Team Champions with Dawn, that was her first ever tag team title reign. And no doubt about it in my mind, this is her second ever title reign as tag team champions with Dawn. No doubt about it. Well, the Mad Scientist Jeremy did show up on TNW at some point, managing Ulrich at the time, but the best friends have been through a lot together in Japan. No doubt about it in my mind. And Jeremy holding his first singles title was dating back to ACW's record books, when he was the ACW Next Generation Champion, and right now the new HWF European Champion. And right now, though, folks, we go to our ring announcer for the introductions for this epic title defense between Challenger and Champion. Introducing the Challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 195 pounds, Eric Bischoff. And introducing the Champion from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 163 pounds. He is the HWF European Champion, the Mad Scientist, Jeremy. Well, the Mad Scientist Jeremy got to the top for where he is right now, winning that title from Robin. And right now, though, already becoming one of the greatest HWF European champions in history after an amazing title defense with Nightwing. No doubt about it, he gave it his all in there at TNW Work Christmas late last week. But this is our first ever premiere here in the HWF, and truly a spectacle thus far. No doubt about it, in the world of the Hardcore Wrestling Federation, Cole's mom made this under Falls Count Anywhere rules, trying to live up to the name Hardcore. No doubt about it. She wants to see how hardcore Jeremy can get along with Eric Bischoff. Yet though Eric Bischoff created the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team titles in that organization's record books, including the WCW Hardcore Championship. Yet there was no doubt in my mind Eric Bischoff has been through a lot in his career, but it was sadly to see the WCW Tag Team titles have one more title reign in the form of Rey Mysterio and, of course, Billy Kidman. Standing double stomp by the Mad Scientist, and this is one way to close out 2022 before leading into the new year of 2023. No doubt about it, Eric Bischoff, missile drop kick by the Mad Scientist. Well, the NWO gave it their all late last week, trying to become champions any way they can. Cover? No, kick out at 2.5. Well, X-Pac and Kevin Nash really gave it their all in there with Gon and Killua, but Gon and Killua walked out of the arena as the new World Tag Team Champions. Well, Hollywood Hogan gave it his all against the Batman, the best golf in the world in GWE's record books. And right now, though, that was an amazing matchup, I'll tell you that much. No doubt about it here. Uh-oh, Eric Bischoff right now. Already pointing off his third-degree black belt. Already pointing out the resume he had on numerous occasions. Eric Bischoff, third-degree black belt. A major great third-degree black belt. And karate world champion, as he pointed out. And Eric Bischoff sending the Mad Scientist out to the floor while Aelita's right next to the action. Well, she better be careful if she don't get hit by her husband or the Mad Scientist. No doubt about it here. Mad Scientist Jeremy and Aelita have been married for years now, ever since TNW War Christmas in late 2020 when the Undisputed Era showed up and disrespected everybody. Uh-oh. Jeremy pummeling Eric Bischoff on the apron while Bischoff is getting the heck beat out of him here. And down goes Eric Bischoff. Well, that third-degree black belt already come into play thus far. And what a dragon screw by the Mad Scientist. And whoa! Going right for that knee of Eric Bischoff here in the other goings. Whoa, look out. It looks like the Mad Scientist had his own plant. And is already turning into an amazing matchup here. And that was show of hardcore right there. No doubt about it. And the bicycle knee lift catching Eric Bischoff in the face. The cover. Is this it? 1, 2. No. A kick out at 2.5. And it looks like the Mad Scientist, Jeremy, nailing that bicycle knee lift. And already calling for the end here. Bull, wait a minute. Eric Bischoff with a counter. There's a snapmare. Martial arts shot right to the face of the Mad Scientist, Jeremy. And there's those kicks. And that third-degree black belt is still coming into play here, nailing those martial arts shots right to the chest and one to the head. Uh-oh, cover. Could we have a new HWF European Champion right here? No. Well, what a way to win the HWF European Championship with that martial arts shot right to the head. And a martial arts shot again to the head on the champion. Covered by Eric Bischoff. Could we have a new champion here? 2. No. And the Mad Scientist, Jeremy, got his left shoulder up at 2.5. Eric Bischoff argued the referee, saying that was a 3 count. Referee said no, that was a 2 count. Uh-oh. Eric Bischoff got too confident, showboating in the match. Really could cost him here. And there's those knee lifts right to the gut of the Mad Scientist, Jeremy. And, uh-oh, look out here. Jawbreaker by the champion. And go over those martial arts shots. DDT takes him down. And the Mad Scientist going up top. Double stomp from the top rope. Cover. Could he do it? No. Eric Bischoff kicked out at 2.5. I thought for sure that was it. And there's a forearm right to the face by the Mad Scientist, Jeremy, and there they go. The match is still going on here. He's got him on his shoulders. And launches Eric Bischoff right off that top rope into a snake eyes. Well, we are in the Windy City of Chicago after all. Expect the unexpected here, knowing we're far away from Las Vegas. Flat over German. Into the Pele kick. What a shot by the Mad Scientist. Aiming right for that spine into a big boot. Uh-oh, going for the arm wrench, it looks like, on Eric Bischoff. And he's got it locked in on that arm wrench into the double knees of the spine. And these HWF fans have their likes and dislikes. Uh-oh, look out here. Look out. Double arm DDT. Lights out for Eric Bischoff. Cover. 2. And the Mad Scientist Jeremy is still the champion. What a win for the Mad Scientist. And walking out of Chicago, still the HWF European champion. Here's your winner. And still the HWF European champion. The Mad Scientist, Jeremy. Well, Jeremy victorious. And walking out of the windy city of Chicago, still your HWF European champion. Right now, though, folks, this has been an amazing night thus far, and it ain't over yet, because coming up next, the HWF Women's Hardcore Championship on the line. The champion Batgirl puts the title on against anybody from the back or anyone outside of HWF. Who's going to step up to the plate? Find out. Come to you live and next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimensional in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to defeat Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match, and it's for the HWF Women's Hardcore Championship. All right, who stepped up to the plate? Hey, it's Nami, one of the members of the Straw Hat Pirates. Yeah, but don't forget the history of Nami here in HWF. Former HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions and former women's champion, but never got a chance to be the hardcore champion. But Batgirl coming in from behind. And all Batgirl didn't even want to wait for the bell. She's beating the heck out of Nami right here and now. And Nami not given a chance to fight back. Yeah, but this is not fair to Nami. What is going on here? I don't know. Yet though, Nami, on the other hand, is not giving any chance to fight back. And now Nami's fighting back. And a German. And right now, though, Nami and Batgirl are fighting on the stage. Nami will do whatever it takes to add the HWF Women's Hardcore Championship to her resume and try to become the next Grand Slam winner in the history books. And joining Nico Robin. Not that bad. Black Cat, the only female wrestler in the history book. Black Cat, the only HWF Women's superstar in the history books to be added to the Grand Slam winner states in the Divas division. And more importantly, others have already earned that title. No doubt about it, including Trish Stratus. When she first arrived here at HWF, I was there when Trish Stratus won the HWF Women's title and the HWF Women's Hardcore title. But when teaming up with Misty in the title for title match between the former HWF Women's World Tag Team Champions, that made history for Trish Stratus ever since. And no doubt about it, this matchup is a war. It's hardcore rules. Remember, you can pin your opponent anywhere you want, but in the end of the day, this is a hardcore matchup, so anything goes. And those martial arts shots by Batgirl connecting on Nami. Well, Batgirl goes right for a shot to the skull. Go for the big punch. Nami reversed it. Oh, look out. Double arm suplex. And oh my God, nearly right off the ramp. And they're fighting on the ramp here, a dangerous area to be at when you're the champion or challenger. And Batgirl's all over the challenger. And right now, the HWF Women's Hardcore title on the line in this Hardcore Rules match. Well, it was to anybody in the back or anyone outside the HWF. And Nami was from the back here. No doubt about it. And oh my God! Slamming his head, likely slamming her head on the ramp, on that solid steel ramp. I apologize there, folks, for the mix-up. I'm a little hungry tonight because this first ever premiere of the HWF is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza. As Cool 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. And by Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. For more great wrestling content, superhero content, like Star Wars, Redeem of the Force, Chapter 5th, coming soon. And of course, GWE Wrestling, check out Gordy Gameplay Reacts, Spider-Man Reacts. No doubt about it, though, it's been an amazing night thus far. And there's the martial arts shot on Batgirl. Can Nami do it? And wait a minute, what's she doing? I don't know, staring down at the champion. Well, it's not a smart move on Nami's part. She's got to get Batgirl back to her feet and fight. And wait a minute. She's playing the waiting game, it looks like. Wait, playing the waiting game is right. And now aiming right for the arm. Going for the arm bar on the stage. Right on that solid steel ramp. Trying to break Batgirl's arm, it looks like. And the elbow drop to the spine. And a knee drop right in the face. And this is a dangerous area to be at. Referee there to count. New champion, is this it? No! The only HWF Grand Slam winner in the HWF Champion Grand Slam winner in the history books was the monster Joey Taylor after winning all the championships. Shining Wizard on Batgirl. That one's got to be it. And Batgirl being brought back up. Another martial arts shot by the challenger. Well, listen to those chants. Yeah, and these fans in Chicago and the Windy City are loving it. Knowing the HWF Women's Hardcore title is on the line here. Knowing Nami has not been given a chance to try to become the next Grand Slam winner. This is her chance right now. The cover, hook of the leg. New champion, is this it? 2, 3. Nami did it. Nami is the next Grand Slam winner and the new HWF Women's Hardcore champion. Representing the Straw Hat Pirates and victorious tonight. Here is your winner and the new HWF Women's Hardcore champion, Nami! Nami victorious and is the next Grand Slam winner in the history books in the Divas division. No doubt about it. And right now, though, walking out of Chicago, the new HWF Women's Hardcore Champion. Well, what a night it has been, and what a way to close out 2022 thus far, folks. And, folks, we ain't even through here yet because the time has come. Our main event tonight, Rob Van Dam versus the monster among men, Braun Strowman, for the HWF Hardcore title. Our main event is huge, and it's live, and it's next.
That's what happens ever seen before about GGB has missing once again. It has been what happens. All friends has been saved his life to the Cyrano, and now he's been trapped in different dimension in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. With all what happens, we'll find out that the CGTP will find him, which will decide to defeat Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a hardcore match, and it's for the HWF Hardcore Championship. You heard right from the ring announcer. Hardcore tie on the line, and matting down the hatches. Incoming! Here comes Rob Van Dam. RVD in the building. But how about it? RVD, former HWF Tag Team Champions, with Gumball Watterson leading the Hardcore Squad over the years. And listen to that response in the Windy City of Chicago for Rob Van Dam. Van Dam's a Hall of Famer, no less. Former ECW World Television Champion, and more importantly, former ECW World Heavyweight Champion, and a former ECW World Tag Team Champions with Sabu. But how about it? I had a few words with RVD earlier tonight, and the only thing he told me was this matchup was dedicated to his longtime best friend, Sabu. After everything that happened to Sabu earlier tonight, he's got to be looking out from the hospital, knowing of what's on the line here tonight, but pride. Not how about in this hardcore style match for the HWF Hardcore Championship as we wait for the arrival of the champion. Not how about the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, officially a part of the HWF roster, no less, and a big time opportunity for the Monster. And here come the train, the 108 freight train, the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. And as Ozzy Osbourne once said, all aboard! Not how about it, the legendary rock and roll superstar and heavy metal enthusiast Ozzy Osbourne. On the other hand, this is a hardcore matchup for the ages, for the HWF Hardcore Championship. Well, the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, felt right at home in this environment when he first showed up to the HWF and won the Hardcore Championship. And listen to this crowd here in the Windy City of Chicago for the Monster. But how about a former TNW United States champion? Already been through a lot in his career back in TNW's record books. And the Get These Hands chants are being directed towards RVD, who's not going to be in for a good night. But let's go to our ring announcer for introductions for this main event. Introducing the challenger from Battle Creek, Michigan, weighing in at 235 pounds, Rob Van Dam. And introducing the champion from Sarasota, South Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds. He is the HWF Hardcore Champion, Braun Strowman. Well, Strowman is a monster. Just look at the size of this man. A man possessed on doing whatever it takes to become the Hardcore Champion. Well, lately, a man possessed to do whatever it takes to keep his Hardcore title reign intact. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that RVD is going to do whatever it takes to become the next HWF Hardcore Champion, because that Hardcore title has been held on by some of the greats. The first ever Hardcore Champion was in the record books during our first episode of the HWF, was 2019. It was all the way back in 2018, actually, when the first ever Hardcore Champion was none other than Tails. Sonic's best friend Tails winning the Hardcore title in a ladder match to make history for himself. Strowman with the height advantage here, while RVD needs to strategize any way he can to take out the Monster. Well, this 108 freight train is a monster, all right. And he's going right on the outside here as he walks over the top rope. Yeah, well, RVD trying to lock up with the Monster, but Braun Strowman pushed him right in the barricade, no less. Uh-oh, in trouble here. Oh, my God. Launching RVD face first off that barricade. Not giving RVD the opportunity to recuperate here in this main event, as that was a double arm suplex slam by the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. Well, RVD was already back to the ring there, and Strowman now going up top. Diving X-handle, but RVD reversed it, and he's going to show Strowman how it's done. Oh, look out. Oh, my God. What a maneuver by RVD as Rob Van Dam, the Hall of Famer, fighting back here in the early goings. Uh-oh, RVD looking for a weapon. Steel chair. Rob Van Dam's specialty. And uh-oh, Strowman knocked the chair out of RVD's hands in the early goings. And now Strowman slamming RVD's head off that top turnbuckle. And again, he does it. Beating the heck out of Rob Van Dam. The whole freaking show is now in trouble. You think? Kick to the face by Strowman. And walking over Rob Van Dam like a welcome mat. Uh-oh. RVD with a dragon screw. Taking Strowman down. Going for a kick to the face. And Strowman with a dragon screw of his own. Uh-oh. Strowman putting that chair somewhere. Wedging it in the corner. He's got something on his mind. That one-away freight train must plant something here, it looks like, for RVD. And, oh my God! Strowman slamming Rob Van Dam over the top rope. That was a running power slam over the top rope. Well, Van Dam here needs to come back here. Yet here in Chicago, this was the very same building where Rob Van Dam won the Money in the Bank briefcase back in 2006 during WrestleMania 22, back in that organization's record books. No doubt about it. Choke slam. That was a one-handed choke slam. Slammed to the other side of the ring. Cover. No, and a kick out at 2.5. And Van Dam not going to go quietly here, it looks like. Van Dam right now trying to get back to his feet. And Strowman with a face buster on Van Dam. Oh, picking him up now with that steel chair in the corner. He's got something on his mind. Powerbomb position. But Van Dam reversed it. Forearm, nobody home there, but uh-oh. Strowman kick to the gut, a big right hand. Belly-to-belly suplex by Strowman. Man, this main event is becoming a huge one thus far, but a spinning heel kick by Rob Van Dam, pulling off his specialty like he knows how. No doubt about it. And Van Dam bringing Strowman right to the corner here. Uh-oh. Van Dam going for a little old school here. Look out! Split-legged moonsault cover. Could he do it here too? No. I thought for sure we had a new hardcore champion after that. And Van Dam, look out. Jumping DDT on Strowman. Shades of Michael P.S. Hayes. No doubt about it here. And Van Dam going right to the top rope here, looking for the 5-star. 5-star frog splash right on the spine of the monster. Cover. Could we have a new hardcore champion? Can he do it? No. Van Dam was so close. He thought that was 3. Referee said no. That was a 2 count. Well, that was our first Speakle chant of the evening. Van Dam going for a right hand there. Strowman with a counter. But a jawbreaker by Rob Van Dam, taking Strowman right off his feet. Uh-oh. Van Dam now with the chair. He's got something on his mind. What's he doing? I don't know. Waiting for Strowman to recuperate? I think I may be right on the money here. Steel chair shot, but he missed. But a clothesline by Strowman. Goes for the cover. Is this it? 2. No, and a kick out at 2.5. Van Dam now in trouble. And a big-time slam by Strowman. Taking the Hall of Famer down off his feet. Well, Van Dam right now needs to recuperate. Try to get back in this fight. Uh-oh. Power slam. Power slam. Power slam by Strowman. The cover. Can he retain it all right here? And Braun Strowman is still the hardcore champion. What a way to close out 2022 with 2 new champions and 2 successfully title retains. Here is your winner, and still HWF Hardcore Champion, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman victorious and walking out of the windy city of Chicago still your HWF Hardcore Champion. No doubt about it. What a moment for the Monster Among Men. This has been an amazing night here on HWF. And what a way to close out 22 of this year. This has been an amazing year for 2022. And we're out of time here for the HWF. I've been your commentator, MJ. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in. And we'll see you all next year. Good fight, good night, and thanks for joining us. And my God, what a night! What a night it has been here in the Windy City of Chicago, as we have 2 new champions and 2 successful title retains.